What if something was really wrong? What if they wanted to put him on medication? But I was also desperate for help. The doctor listened carefully as I described everything. After more visits and tests, she finally said the words, "Your son has autism." I spent the next 3 years learning everything I could about autism. I changed my work schedule to attend his therapy sessions. I rearranged our home to create routines he could count on. I learned to warn him before transitions, to provide weighted blankets during storms, to measure his milk exactly. He started to thrive. At 7, he could solve math problems meant for kids twice his age. He memorized entire books and recited them at bedtime. His mind was extraordinary. Then came the headaches. At first, just once a week, then every day. The CT scan showed a brain tumor. Inoperable, they said, growing rapidly. I couldn't believe it. Just when we'd finally figured out the autism, just when things finally made sense. Why this? Why now? I started questioning everything. Maybe it was all the medications they put him on. Maybe those caused the tumor. Maybe if I just accepted his differences instead of trying to fix them, he'd be healthy now. My faith crumbled completely. I used to pray every night, thanking God for helping us navigate his diagnosis. Now I couldn't walk into a church without feeling rage burn through me. What kind of God would do this to an innocent child? Give him one challenge to overcome, then strike him down just when he was thriving? I started to believe God must hate me, must hate my son. There was no other explanation. As the months passed, his memory began to fail. His hands, once so precise when lining up his toys, became clumsy. The medications made him sleepy and confused. But even as his body weakened, his spirit remained. One night, as I tucked him in, he arranged his stuffed animals in a perfect line beside him. It took him 4 tries with his trembling hands. "Daddy," he whispered, "do you remember when I used to get upset about the milk?" "Yes, buddy," I said, holding back tears. "I'm sorry I made us late." "Don't be sorry," I told him. "You taught me to see the world differently." He died 2 weeks later. At his funeral, I placed his favorite toy cars in a perfect rainbow line inside his casket. Not because he could see them, but because finally I understood. His need for order wasn't wrong or broken. It was beautiful. It was him.